Come on now, people. What happened? Wi-Fi messing up. You know what I'm saying? That was her Wi-Fi because I got all my bars over here. I'm barred up. You feel me? I'm barred up, y'all. Straight up. Barred up. Tap in with me. Tap in. Thank you so much, Nikki Marie. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for having me. In spite of the Wi-Fi problems, I really appreciate you having me come on the show. I want everybody to go follow Nikki Marie. Let me see. Let me see. I just requested you. Let me see if you come in.
Why are you telling lies?
Hey,
You know that was your Wi-Fi.
I'm doing good right now. Everybody see me clear.
That was
Hey,
your Wi-Fi.
but you know what I did? I screenshotted it so you can see them lines up there and that Wi-Fi signal. What you gonna say about that then?
So what do you say when my Wi-Fi is clear and your video is trash?
I don't know. That's weird because I heard you. I heard you and seen you. It wasn't showing it on my end. So I don't know. I mean, because I've been going live all this week. I did 2 interviews. You're the third one,
The lie.
and they came out great.
The lie. That's because they wanted us to join again.
Yeah. Okay, now my fan want to tap in. Kamal's on here. Kamal, shout out to Kamal Smith, man, my guy. Who brought the film to life. The comedy film. Shout out to Kamal Smith. Everybody go follow Kamal Smith too. Who else? My people tapping. QB chilling. That's my trainer. So if you need to get trained, you know what I'm saying, he'll get you right. This brother got an 8-pack, man.
Wait,
Listen, he got an 8-pack. How many people 8? Huh?
Q, is he in Atlanta, Detroit?
Q is in Detroit, but he'll come wherever you need him to come.
New York.
Who else on there? Q. Yeah, Q on there right now. So yeah, this guy got an 8-pack.
You got New York. We falling apart out here.
Yeah, hey, but look, everybody's in quarantine and need to gain 10 to 20 pounds already. Probably more because we're in the house.
He's gonna have a lot of business after this.
Oh, definitely. I already got people hitting me up now. It's inboxing me right now. But back to the film, though. Kamal gave me the final touches to the script about a week and a half ago. And like I said, we got to do some rewrites to it because I got stuff that I added to it, and we got to go back in and get that formula, but I don't want to rush this, but I want to take advantage of the time that we have too, because another thing that I didn't mention, that during this COVID crisis, people are actually paying attention to emails. They're paying attention to phone calls because you can't do nothing else. So you want to get this time that we have. We want to reach out to people that we haven't reached out to before. We want to connect with people that we want to connect with. We want to try to make visions come true, right now at this time, because people have a lot more time on their hands, and networking and doing things of that nature to bring vision to their brands and their goals. So you reach out to people to help you in your career, wherever it may be, because now is the perfect time to do that.
Right. Yeah, but I was like, okay, so you got to change your circle, change your environment, change your mindset.
Yeah.
It's all about like adapting, right?
Yeah, I mean, because look at this now. How many friends you can say that you have that's really your friends that will support everything that you do? Name them.
Everything?
Yep. I will not everything, but at least 3 things that you're doing.
I would say Mac, Steven, and then everybody else's family.
There you go. Now, how many successful friends or entertainers or people in the field that we're in supports you?
In the same field?
Yep, entertainment. This is all entertainment. 0. Now you see what I'm talking about? So now this is what I call, you have to get new friends, and you got to get new people that see your vision.
Right.
Because this would never happen if it wasn't for God and for people that I connected with on my own. Shout out to Sean Ski. Sean Ski, my producer.
In the building.
Yeah, he's one of the producers that's on Cube's albums. When I met Sean, I told him, like, hey, man, we're going to get it in. I like the sound, and we end up the first time we started rocking, I got him, placements on Cube album. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with me. Like if I hear your talent and I see that it's good, I'm gonna, open them doors so you can go in and make things happen in your career. So
Yeah.
shout out to Sean Ski. He did 2 on there. He did Arrest the President and Don't Bring Me No Bag off Cube's album.
That's crazy.
We actually came up with the whole Arrest the President. We started off at my other artist, crib, Rozzy's crib, with the whole idea. He was coming up with different sounds, and I was telling him what sounds to use for the actual production. But Cube is the type of guy, he likes driven, and he likes, big sounding records.
Yeah. But he likes drama.
Yeah. He yeah, if you listen to the last interview he did on his page, he'll tell you that he likes big sounding, dramatical intros.
Yeah.
He's real big on intros. So when I was telling Sean and explaining to him how the pattern need to be, it need to be big sounding, intro sounding, something that's going to bust open the doors. When you listen to Arrest the President, it sounds just like that. So after we came up with all of that, he went to the crib and finished it up and sent it back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. And as soon as I shot at the Cube the type of person, man, that if he likes
I
put it in afterwards. He gonna tell you afterward he did it, but it came out perfect. Let's put it like that.
I don't know if that's too violent right now.
What's that?
Arrest the president.
Come on now. A violent who? The orange guy that's in office? He need to be arrested. How many people? It's a page called Arrest the President. Do you follow that page? Everybody gets on there and posts stuff about Trump. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's the smartest one in the barrel.
I'm done.
In office because he's money man. That's it. So I mean, we got to think about that. Shout out to Sean Ski, man. Shout out to my team that's on it. Shout out to QB Chillin', my trainer. Who else in tapped in?
I got the song right now.
Yeah, here we go. Come on. Oh, Six views. You hear what he's saying, right? You got the evidence. Cube is the type of guy that's going that real shit no matter what. He's like he's political with all his music.
No, I know. Yeah, when we first spoke, I was like, damn, that's kind of, ugh. I don't know. That's a statement right there. I don't know if I could be a part of that statement.
Yeah. It fit for the album. And a lot of people, when it came out, they was fucking with it.
No, me and my mom, we have a show called Coffee Time, and she brought up. Oh, and she's back in here. But
hey, moms.
She brought up Trump, and she was like, "Oh my God, they probably gonna tap my phone now." And I was like, "Oh God." She's like, OD paranoid.
Hey, but they already doing that with the phones we got today. The iPhones already got all that shit in it. So if they gonna listen to anything, they listening. But it wouldn't matter because you got to think like everybody got their own opinion about this guy. For one. So hey, moms, and people gonna like us, they're gonna have their own thing on him. My take on him that he's not the greatest president. He don't have the marbles up there. The car is driving, but no one's behind it. So you got to think about that. That car running, but ain't nobody behind the wheel.
I mean, we got Biden.
Yeah, I really don't know about him either. I don't know about him either. You hear the little statement he just said when Charlemagne was on, right?
I thought it was a joke.
No, yeah.
I was like, oh, somebody put him in there. He didn't really say that.
Yeah, I mean, in the times we living in, we got to look at this too, Nikki. Remember the movie Contagion that came in 2011?
Yes.
Don't you? Everything that's going on right now, it's the same shit that happened in that movie. And that was made in 2011.
Wow.
What's the title of the president? No, we did sing. We did the song. The song title was "Arrest the President." That's one of Ice Cube singles that we produced on his recent album that just came out. But everything that's going on is in that movie Contagion. And
Mm.
people didn't see it then that this was coming. We had to prepare for that because they don't just make these movies and say it's fictional.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff be real, and they tell you it's fiction.
Yep.
So you have to think about that.
That's like when I was watching The Simpsons, and they had all this stuff from the past about Trump.
When he was on the elevator doing this, Raven,
Yep.
the elevator happened. Oh, they predicted at least like 10 things
Mm.
years before it happened. Think about it. This was 10, 15 years ago when they did these episodes. And the stuff is just now coming out now. So somebody on that show either possessed, is stupid or something, because how can you even come up with the ideas like that and it happens 15 years later?
Yeah. H2O's in the building. He said it's like practice. They practice how they're going to say it to us.
True.
Facts.
I just feel like, if we came together like we're doing now, and like I said, this is the time during this COVID crisis that you hit reset and think about the things that's going on in your life and how you can better them, how you can help yourself. That way you can help others.
Right.
And my 5 things that I say every time I do an interview and every time I go live is prayer, faith, dedication, consistency, and persistency. It's the 5 things you want to practice every day. When you practice those 5 things, doors will open up for you that you never thought would. And I tell people that all the time, like, bro, just practice it, follow it, have faith, pray about things, have faith, and be dedicated to it, and be persistent and be consistent. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people go through depression right now. They're going through financial things right now, situations where they can't provide for their family because of this. But it's so much things that we can do and come together to help each other out. If 1 or 2 people did it, then a lot of other people would follow on to help.
Yeah.
So that's why I said if it's things that we can talk about where we can come up with, where we can get people to donate, for a cause or help the less needy or help, the less unfortunate or help kids out that's not, getting the knowledge they need in school. Let's do it because I'm all about supporting. I'm all about help. We have to support each other.
Right.
And that does not happen in this industry. No one supports each other. Everybody.
I mean, you know better than I know.
Oh yeah. Yes. Moms say, okay, no problem, moms. I want to drop jewels as much as I can because I feel like everybody needs to know the truth about certain things, because a lot of people sugarcoat stuff and they're not going to tell you what's really going on behind closed doors.
Right.
If we're able to have platforms, which I thank God that I do have a little platform on my Facebook and on social media, on Instagram, where I could speak to people and talk to them about different topics and different things that's going on around the world.
Yeah.
Because don't listen and pay attention to things, it'll go right over your head and you'll be lost. You'll be stuck. You'll be stagnant.
Mm.
Financial stability, generational wealth is things that we must learn and must teach others.
Yeah.
We have to be a unit. There's no I in team.
Mm.
And a lot of people think, I watch a lot of artists say, I did it on my, listen to all these songs where they say, I did it on my own. I got the bag on my own. How did you get that bag on your own? How did you get everything you got? You know who got that stuff for you? Your fans.
Right.
Your fans is the one who pay your bills.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. The fans pay your bills, your car note, your mortgage, the clothes you wear, you know what I'm saying? The houses, the cars, all the stuff you got, you get that from your fan base. So those are the people that you have to treat like family.
Right.
They're taking their time and their hard-earned money to put money in your pocket by buying your product, buying music, watching your video. And people don't see that. And I'm like, man, you think because you got a fan base, you can treat anybody how, they're not supposed to be treated? You got to treat everybody the same.
Yeah.
We all the same, 24 hours? And we all pump the same, red blood. So treat people how you want to be treated.
Crazy. Woof. Got chills down my spine.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up, people? What's up? People tapping. I see y'all. Okay.
I was about to say what Kobe Bryant said.
Mhm. What's that?
He had the slickest remark when Shaq was like, "There's no I in team," and he was like, "Yeah, but there's an ME in that motherfucker."
Yeah, yeah, but and then people. Let's just use a few things for an example. You got one of the labels, our independent labels out here that's running the game right now. You got QC, Quality Control. They got some of the hottest artists in the game. And I'm using music because I'm in this business. And then you also got Cash Money. They have the biggest artists that's in the game. You know what I'm saying? So they all started independently. So if you supported somebody that's independent and you stayed supporting them and they also supported you, you're going to be on top. You're not going to need help from the labels or, you know, different companies to provide that money that you need. When you're independent, you can bring that money in yourself. This is why so many major labels are mad at the indie labels, because they're making the money that they make. And
Mhm.
they're, yo, you need us. Let's give this to you. Let's provide. They can do it on their own now because the fan base is actually supporting the independent label.
Wow, yeah.
You know, so
That's what I was gonna ask earlier, like the difference between the indie and the signed artists.
it's a big
Or
uh,
back they're signed, right?
That's a big difference, because here's the thing: when you're signed to a major, you're controlled.
Mm,
You're controlled like a robot. You got to move on their schedule. You know what I'm saying? If they have something scheduled for you this week or that day, you got to move when they say move. You're going, or you can only put out your music on dates that they say to put it out. When you're independent, you can do that shit anytime you want to. You can give your fans music videos every day if you wanted to. That's the big difference. Like, you don't have that control over your shoulder that's weighing you down because they got 50 other artists that's before you that they got to put out. So they say, when it's your time, we'll put you out. Now you can sit on the shelf for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and you got all these other artists that came out. Now your advancement has ran out. Now you still sitting there signed to a label. You become so depressed, you don't even feel like saying that you signed to Universal or Interscope no more, because your budget didn't ran out. You didn't got that investment, and one bought your house, one bought your cars, you know, provided for your family, and now the money has ran out. Now you just stuck on the label
right.
until they say, okay, let's go in and put you out. Let's put the marketing money behind a song that you cut 8 months ago or a year ago. Let's put it out now. That's, you know, that's what you got to deal with at a major label.
Right.
When you're independent and have your own funding, you can move how you want to and move in God's purpose and God's will, and let him direct your path. Not somebody that's sitting behind a desk, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't do this right now, brother. You can just sit down. We need to let such and such go ahead and do this first before you can get in and do yours. And you sitting like, well, my song is harder than his. This,
Right.
my song is harder than his. And they'll still be like, okay, well, we still got to do this with this artist. When that time comes, then that makes the artist feel depressed. Then he go into a state of depression like, yo, his record is trash. I just came and gave y'all something everybody in the office think is fire, but I gotta wait another 6 months to put it out.
Wow.
Of being signed to a major, you don't want to be controlled. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying?
that reminds me of TLC, Tony Braxton filed for bankruptcy. It's like just all that stuff. Like you think they're the hottest, richest artists, but they end up filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah, I mean, and that's sad because one of the guys who just did the battles, they were signed too. And you know who I'm talking about. You know, I love Babyface. I love, you know, his music and what he did for the culture. But a lot of the artists were signed to him and L.A. Reid that went through those ordeals. So maybe back then, money management wasn't as thought about. And that's why a lot of people, you know, lost money or lost finances like that.
I think with too many hands in the pot.
That too, but you know, when you got somebody controlling your money,
Mm.
not seeing it either. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you making 6 cents off every album sold.
Yeah. I just seen an interview with Birdman. I don't know. Did you see that interview he just put out where he said he made $2 billion with Universal? 2 billion. So I sat and thought, like, you just said you made $2 billion with Universal. The other billion he split up with the artists. So that would be Drake, Nicki, Wayne,
Right.
and because those are the biggest artists over there. He
Right.
split that with them. So he's been in the game 20 years at least. You know what I'm saying with this. So that goes to show you if you can make that much money in the music business, 2 billion, then that means he never gave up on his goal or his dream. He pursued it and kept going with it.
Right.
And he made sure everybody else is eating.
Wait, who was this?
Birdman.
Oh, the one that's engaged to Tony Braxton.
Yes. Yeah. Who has cash money.
She's getting her coins back.
Yeah. I thought that was over with from what I heard. Like, I didn't know they were still even kicking it, but I had a chance to work with Birdman. Birdman and Wayne. Got a plaque for it in there. That's another plaque I got. I really don't talk about the record, but the record is called Fire Flame Spitter. And it's the record that Wayne did when he got out of jail, and it ended up in the Guinness Book of World Records because it was the first record he did when he got out. They premiered it on 106 & Park, on BT. It was just like all over the place. That was a huge record because Wayne got on it. It was Birdman's single, but Wayne turned out the record when he got out of jail, and it just was everywhere. So even that whole situation was good.
You think they'll bring 106 & Park back?
Heck no, I wish they would. They talking about bringing Cedar back. I don't know if you've been seeing postings like they need to bring Cedar back right now because Cedar's doing a good job, and doing everything without, everybody being around each other during this COVID crisis. So yeah, I think having 106 & Park would be good to bring back, but no, I don't think they're gonna do it because look at the guys who've done. Look at what was it? What was her name? And the other guy who did it first from 106.
AJ and Free.
Then you got Terrence and Roxy. You know what I'm saying? So
that was decent.
Yeah, that was recent. That was the last. That was the last of it.
But I think they had Bow Wow at one point.
It was AJ and Free, and it was somebody after that too, before Terrence and Roxy. Remember?
No, I don't remember.
You gotta. I ain't got no damn date with nobody. Who the what? Some of us just popped up. Oh, you got a date tonight? I ain't got no dates. I didn't request
like eating life.
Yeah, I'm looking like, oh, okay.
Have you been out?
As far as when, like moving around?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't bother with nobody. I don't go around nobody. I don't be around a lot of people. I don't be around crowds because, to be honest, everybody moving like ain't nothing going on. Yeah, no mask, nothing like. But I'm gonna tell you something though. They want you to stay on lockdown for a few things. I'm gonna give y'all some, enlightenment on things. For one, so they can put them towers up, these 5G towers, that they want to install them everywhere. Secondly, they say wear a mask to conceal and so you don't get sick from people, right? But think about this, and I do got masks on deck.
Conspiracy theory, let's go.
Custom made masks.
Okay, where's mine?
This is my logo. You got a logo? This is a cartoon character.
Oh.
If you got your logo, you can send me your logo and then we have it done up. But I have a logo done. When I do custom cartoon characters, or if you got your own logo. But let me just point this out. You wear a mask, right? It covers up your nose.
Right.
We get up, we're supposed to breathe fresh, clean, pure air, right? Get our lungs, go through our lungs, go through our body to get oxygenate our blood. When you put this mask on, what are you breathing?
Oof.
You're breathing the same air that's in your body that's trying to come out.
Right.
Oxide, bad, oxygen that's trying to come out. So when you got the mask on, you're breathing it back in. So how is that cleaning your system out? So wear a mask so it can what? Bring down your immunity. Bringing your immunity down will make you sick to catch the virus. That's why they want everybody to wear a mask.
Okay. I kind of hear what you're saying.
Repeat.
So, okay, my mom is back. She's on. Okay. So I had this thing with I went to the store, wore the mask, and then all of a sudden my nose started running.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Now, was it a warm day or a cold day?
It was warm. It was warm.
All right. So what, 60?
Yeah, 65, 66.
And what did you have to eat that day?
Oh, damn. Come on.
You can't remember that? Okay, we got it. Okay, so you wearing a mask and your nose just start running out the blue, right?
The store, in the grocery store.
Okay, so the air that you're trying to get out, that's contaminated, you're breathing it back in. So that's more germs and bacteria going up your nostrils, going through your sinus cavities, which is tickling your sinus cavities for your nostrils to push it back out so it don't come out as air, it comes out as
Oh, God.
so you when you're breathing in air and out, you're getting clean oxygen. And you breathing exercises too, because you want your body to be oxygenated fully. So when you deep breaths and work your lungs, because our lungs are muscles, everything in our bodies are muscles, and people in that. So I see what they're doing. Wear that mask, keep wearing a mask to bring down your immunity so it can be low.
Yeah.
So you catch something, your immune system is down, it can't fight out whatever it is. Now you're contracted. If you've been eating meat or dairy, now the mucus that's in your body, what it does is attach to that. And that's what drains into your lungs because you have mucus already there. So it's attached onto the mucus, and now it goes through your air pockets in your lungs and closes them up. And this is why people can't breathe. Mucus in there is on all of your lungs. And the underlying disease in the body today is mucus.
Oh, my mom.
We got to stay away from a lot of dairy. We got to stay away from eating that much meat, for one, because that clogs up our cells in our body and it creates more mucus than what we think. When you hear people doing that all the time or doing this with their nose, it's all mucus trying to leak out. So where else can it go? It sits in the body. So when you do catch a cold, it's harder to get rid of that cold because it's latched on the mucus. And that's why you got to take things to flush out the system or take antibiotics or take, different things that the doctors try to get it out.
Wow.
Like,
you giving us a lesson, huh?
more custom masses. More, So the Sub-Zero design, you got that. I mean, so if people want to order masks, they can hit my DM. I can provide, if you got a logo, if you got certain words you want on it, and they're not expensive, ship them straight to you. But we don't supposed to wear them all the time. We wear those when we go out or we think we've been around people that's been, infected.
Well,
so I'm every day.
I think you put out like your company or something with the EPK and the media kits and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Is that all with We Got Hits?
Yeah. We provide EPKs too. I meant to say that, we're on your page, but you provide EPKs, bios, and when I did mine, I went to coordinate it, color coordinated first, and I wanted to provide something simple, a picture, your social media where people can contact you, your short bio, video, pictures, and things, and then put it all together. So when you send it out to people, they can click on it. It's like a one sheet. You send it out to people, they click on it. But yeah, we can provide that. Photo shoots, as well. Consulting. Anybody needs consulting with their music, anything that they're trying to do in entertainment, we consult with as well too. So I just want to provide a one-stop shop where people can come to and get what they need.
Let everybody know what an EPK is or media kit is and how important it is to their brand.
It's very important to have because it showcases you, your talent, and your brand, your company. Providing people the things that they don't see everywhere else. You'll get that on your media kit or your EPK. So it's electronic press kit. That's the initials for EPK. And like I said, it's a link or a PDF that's sent out to people so people can see about you, your business, where they can find you, and where they can help you, help promote your business as well by giving out information that's on your EPK.
I want to talk about this swag that you have.
What's that? What's that?
With the shades, the hat, the chains.
Oh, you like that, huh, baby? You like that, huh? Now this is something like, we known for Detroit is known for the Dob hats. We known for the Cardis. And we're known for looking fly. Gators, always suited and booted. So that's something that I guess I grew up on because I was raised by OGs, not IG. See, a lot of these young cats today is raised by IG. I was raised by OGs, and OGs, dressed as where they was, not saying a pimp, but a don or a boss. You know what I'm saying? So the job helps show that you are a boss or you're an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? If you had glasses on, the same thing. That's just Detroit. That's what we rock. Cartiers, Dob hats, Gators. That's the thing from not just Detroit, but the whole Midwest. You got Chicago, Ohio, all of that. Do the same thing. So this is just my look. I mean, my next logo is my hat and my beard. You know what I'm saying? Cartoon thing is for my my podcast, and that's something I'm becoming out with too. That stopped. The COVID stopped that because I can't get together and interview people on the podcast. So, it put it to a halt, which we're bringing that back out as soon as this, clears up, hopefully.
Wait, so this is Pop Weekly? What's the name of your podcast?
Big Von said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff on your press. I'm like, what is this? What is that? What is this? What is that?
It's simple, though, and it's not too cluttered. And that's one thing you don't want to have on EPK. You don't want to make it clutter with everything. You get the basics and get the things that people need to see about you, you know what I'm saying, and put it on there.
Yeah. But they're like short video clips. It's not even like the whole either hour or 25 minutes. It's kind of like...
Because attention span is only, 2 to 3 minutes? Not even that now. So if you put up something for an hour, ain't nobody about to do that. They go watch the first 10 to 15 minutes and they gone. That's it.
Do you think it's because stuff like Instagram has trained our minds with the 60-second thing? Like Instagram is just 60 seconds.
Oh, no, even before that shit. I just started maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. When Instagram been around for a minute now, but like it actually started, everybody's attention span is not long. Like, remember when we used to watch stuff, we'll see, let me see. Okay, skits and sketch comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are only like anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes long. So that's why they do it that long. Saturday Night Live, The Chappelle Show, Mad TV, because you want to catch the attention and boom, let it go and go to the next. Attention quick. You don't want that because you want the viewer. What they want is rating. They want views, so they can do that shit within 2 minutes.
Yeah. They want that laughter, and then they're like, all right, next. What are you drinking?
Oh, man. Mustafa has come.
I'm done. No, honestly, I was like, no, he's probably like really organic and laid back. He's not going to drink. He's probably going to have a glass of water.
My water stay right. I just drank 3 bottles of that. But yeah, I do have a little, little wine and a little Crown Royal from time to time, but like it's not something I do every day. I used to drink alcohol every day, and I used to smoke every day on weed, not cigar. So I stopped because I feel like it wasn't providing anything for me.
Mm.
When you get to the point where you high and you trying to find other things, I'm like, okay, I'm not high no more. Your body is used to smoking or drinking. It's time to slow down because you don't want to venture off into anything else, believe me. So it's time to stop then.
I know you've worked with Snoop.
Oh, yes, Lord. Yes. The big homie. I never seen nobody smoke. Like the Onk got some damn steel lungs on him.
He's still...
And been doing it for 30 years.
He was on live with Swiss the other night, and he was still smoking.
And another interview smoking on that too the next day. And no, he did it with Freeway Ricky Ross. He was with Freeway Rick Ross yesterday.
And still smoking.
And spoke. Instagram allow an hour. He smoked the whole hour. But that's why I say his body has to be immune to the strands of weed he smoked, because I never seen nobody smoke like Uncle Snoop. Shout out to Uncle Snoop. We love you, brother, but you are one spot. As far as smokers, ain't nobody touching you. Ain't nobody got no lungs. I think you got steel lungs.
Facts.
If you watch this or if you see it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you. I just know you ain't nobody messing with Uncle Snoop when it comes to smoking. Lay it down. Lay it down. You can't do it. It's no one can do it. So that's why I look up to the greats, man. It really puts a smile on my face because these are guys who really show that you can do this and be successful at it, and then open up other doors and other too.
Have you worked with Busta Rhymes?
Mm-mm. That's another one on the list. See, I'm glad you said it because Busta is somebody else I want to work with too.
I think when Snoop was on with Swiss, they were saying that Snoop might do the verses with Busta.
I heard that. I heard that. Hope it happened.
But then Swiss called Busta, and then Busta was like, who he would decide on. But then they came out with Missy Elliott, and he was like, "How am I gonna do a verses with my twin? They have like the same idea with music and the same sound structure. Like everything is so much the same. So I can't do that."
But
Then Busta and LL.
nah, that would be amazing. LL was just on yesterday talking about who he wanted to rock with, but somebody said DMX and Eminem. They trying to do that. And M said he ready. X said he want to do Jay-Z. Because I don't think X, no, he can't get with no M. Come on now.
I thought, wow. I was thinking Nas versus Jay-Z.
Oh yeah. That's a definite.
That's what I was thinking.
That's a definite right there. But DMX versus Eminem? Nah.
That, I don't know if I like that. Yo, you in the straight boonies.
Yeah, you like that though, huh? Yeah. I don't like to be bothered with nothing. And we was raised in the sticks. We was raised in the country. The street lights, none. The dirt road, yes. Wasn't even pavement. It was a dirt road. The houses a half a mile apart from each other.
Wow.
Far back. No street lights. I'm talking about we like this at night, bro. Where you at? It was jet black outside in the country. So yeah, we grew up like that, so that's something I got used to. I like it. I like the country living. I would suggest that to anybody trying to start a family to raise your children in the country,
Atlanta or Detroit?
Atlanta. Detroit, they can't do nothing for me no more. I done did it.
Wow.
I done did it. Like I didn't, I started with Proof and I watched the whole career of Eminem and D12 and all of that and all the successful rappers and singers that came out of Detroit. And Detroit is the home of the Motown, but I love my city. I rep my city because I know when you see me, I got Detroit on. Michigan, Michigan State, the regular Michigan, Detroit Tigers, Detroit Lions, Detroit Pistons. I wear it all. It's just you can only go so far. That's why everybody leave Detroit and then come back. So Atlanta, most definitely. Atlanta is a place where you can really, and this is why I say relationships come in handy because you can connect with somebody. They see your vision and see your talent and want to help you. That's something. Hospitality is real. For real, it's real.
Yeah.
You don't get that in the Midwest. And that's why a lot of people move from the Midwest down here to the South.
Atlanta or Miami?
Atlanta.
Atlanta or New York?
Man, I never go back to New York. That's your city, but I'm going to tell you the reason why. New York is so busy. When I seen these damn people walk in front of street lights, and I'm like, yo, did he want to get hit? Do they want to get hit?
Oh, true.
They just be walking and don't be paying attention. And then the city of New York, a burger, when I was eating turkey burgers, I was out in New York. It was 15 years ago. This is another story. I met Jay-Z. I took my first artist out there, Tone Tone, and we sat down with Dame Dash and Jay-Z when they first had everybody from The Rock.
Wow.
In all of this, when they went up into what studio's that Pac recorded at? In New York. It started with a Q. Okay, make a long story short, it's one of the biggest studios where Pac and everybody recorded at. Dame and the whole Rockefeller. We were standing outside, me and Tone Tone. This is a crazy story. Kanye West was standing right here. We didn't know it was Kanye until we seen the chain. The Rockefeller chain. I'm like, bro, that's somebody new that just got signed. And I heard my man, that was talking next was like, yo, that's Kanye West. They just signed him. So we met Kanye when he first got signed. Already knew, you know what I'm saying, Chris and Neff, you know, the Young Gunners. I already knew Freeway. I still got their numbers on my phone. I met all these guys out there. And who else would have? Bleak, Myth Bleak. Like, we literally met the whole Rockefeller squad.
Wow.
Quad, that's what it was. Going into Quad Studios. Dame, I said, Dame, I got an artist I want you to check out. His name Tony from Detroit. Here go a CD. Dame kicked it with us for a minute. Took a picture with us. I still got the picture and everything. Met Tone met him, gave him the CD. And he was like, yo, I'm going to let Jay hear this. And they went into Quad Studios. And that was the first time we met Dame, Jay-Z, and the whole Rockefeller squad. So Dame ended up calling me back 2 days later and said, come over to the Rockefeller building. I sat down with Tata and the other bald-headed dude. What was his name? Oh, shit. Burke something. But all of these guys, these guys you got to know because they are from New York. Right. And Tata and one of the other guys from Rockefeller. Jay-Z walks in about 15 minutes later. Jay-Z had already liked 8 beats from off the CD that I gave Top. When Jay-Z walked in, my stomach started hurting. Now, I'm thinking I was nervous, but I'm like, this ain't the nervous feeling. It was something more weirder, bro. Like, it wasn't that nervous feeling. It was different. My stomach started hurting so bad to where I buckled. And I'm sitting there doing a meeting trying to contain myself while they talking. They playing the beats. I'm sitting there like, I know it ain't the bubble guts. I ain't got to do so something's wrong. It ain't bubble guts, right? So I shook Jay's hand. And that's when it actually started. When I shook his hand, I sat down. We started talking. And he was like, yo, I like this beat right here. We played like 12 tracks. He picked out 8 records. But after I shook his hand, that's when I started getting that feeling. And he was in the room for like 20 minutes. And then after it was over, he left out. And when he left out, it went away.
Wow.
And that's when I was like, I can't work with Jay no more.
Wow.
Here, bro. I felt it. I didn't know what I was going through at that time. But now that I got the knowledge and God has given me intuition and discernment and opened my third eye, I know now what it was. Back then, I didn't know anything. I was young. I just thought, damn, my stomach hurting. But when I shook his hand, that's when I knew it was hurting. When he left out the room, it stopped. And I had to sit back and think about that years later, like, yo, he got a spirit on him. Something ain't right. And I never wanted to work with him after that. Same thing with Beyonce, because when he got, remember when Beyonce's songs was bright? Yeah. They were cheerful and bright.
Yeah.
When she got with Jay, all the stuff was dark. Think about it. Look at the stuff. Look at everything he did when she got with Jay. All the records was dark. So I knew the man had something on him. I just didn't know at that time because my wisdom wasn't up then. My enlightenment and God didn't open up my third eye then. I was young, so I didn't know. But the more I sat back and really thought about it, and then he didn't even end up using the 8 beats he picked. So I don't think that was meant for me to even, for it to happen, for me to work with Jay-Z. That's real talk right there. Like, I remember that, man, like clear. That's a story that I can only tell a few people. And they'd be like, yo, you met them? Bro, I got the pictures right here. I took pictures with everybody. Like, we met them. I had a meeting when we stayed in New York for like, 7-8 days? It was a week we stayed down there. So. She said, Jay gave you the virus. Hey, he had something on him. I just felt like my whole thing was like, I can't even work with the brother. And then I stopped wanting to work with Beyonce because I really wanted to work with them. My whole vibe left in. Like, see, God will give you these vibes and give you these things for a reason, for you not to go that direction. You know what I'm saying? And when that happens, you got to listen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't listen. They so clogged up, they don't know where to go or where to turn. But when that still small voice whispering the back of your head or in your ear, you got to listen. And that's what people mess up at. They don't listen.
That's crazy. What do you think it was, though?
He got a spirit on him. He definitely got a spirit on him. It ain't right. I mean, just look at everything that happened. Jay is never in the news about nothing. Before he got big to where he's never in the news about nothing. All these other rappers always on in the spotlight. Shit always happening to him. Jay has not been in the news. You
Wow.
know, Rockefeller. Just think about it. So you gotta think like, and then the stuff he rap about, listen to his lyrics. He's spitting, but in his lyrics, he say some shit you had to think like, yo, what?
Now, are you talking about 444 or like everything before that?
Yeah, like, okay, even he said a few things even before that, but like after that, he was getting more dark with it. He's getting more dark and has gotten more dark with all his music that he put out.
I mean, I guess we could probably talk about Lemonade.
Okay, Run This Town.
You know what I'm saying?
What about Run This Town? Oh, now, where you think they got all that dark stuff happening in that video from? Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, this is what my mom taught me, and I had to study this for myself too. Okay, Lucifer was the head musician in heaven. That was God's right-hand angel in heaven, right? The head musician. Hear this out. This is real jewels I'm dropping. And it's in the Bible. All you gotta do is read this in the Bible too. If he was the head musician in heaven, when God cast Lucifer, which is the devil, down to this earth, what do you think he's going to be head of? Music. Music. This is it. Hey, this is all facts. This ain't nothing, this is facts. You got to think. And when I tell that to people, like, if he was head musician up there, what you going to think he's going to be down here? This is why music touched so many people in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Mind, body, spirit.
Yes. The head, Satan was the head, Lucifer, Satan, the head musician in heaven. So you think you're not going to run music down here? Come on now. That's why music makes so much money. You know what I'm saying?
I think my mom is agreeing with you too. And my mom is from the old school.
Yeah.
Woof.
I just feel like, and not to go, so much into, spirituality, but you have to really think that we have to learn about our spirituality and we got to have a relationship with God, because if you don't, things like that, people don't even know that. They don't know that. And then a lot of stuff that these young guys are saying. And one thing that I just seen became popular, Nikki, and I know you heard of this. Why do women want to be on demon time? Come on now. What are you even talking about right now? Like, what you're doing is opening up a door that you don't even know.
Demon time?
That people is, look at everything on social media now, from all the girls that dance, and the so-called meaning that they say is 3, 4, 5 in the morning. That's demon time. Demons enter your body at that time when you're asleep. So why would you say that and put that into existence? Because you dancing and you up that late. That's so crazy. I mean, when I start seeing it, I'm like, yo, that's not good to say.
Right.
I'm not knocking nobody. But I'm saying you got to think about what you put out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm real big on speaking things into existence. And I know you heard me say this plenty of times. Everything I accomplished, I spoke it into existence. But when you start saying things relating to the Satan and the devil, oh, he right there listening. He be like, oh, yeah, let me go and get that for you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Why would you call yourself on demon time? Demons enter the spirit and into your soul 3 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Wow.
That's for real right there, from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. And this is why they calling that, instead of just saying 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., you saying demon time. That's not good. You letting all them spirits in. So when people say that and they come around you, you wonder why your energy is thrown off. You wonder, you feeling like, damn, why do I feel like this? Because you just encountered encountered that person's presence and that stuff and jumped into you now, and you like, yo, I wasn't feeling like this. And you be thinking like, what's wrong with me? You be thinking stuff going on with you. No, it's the people that you have around you.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's why I say you got to watch the circle of people you keep around you.
Right.
You got to pay attention to who comes around you, who you let in your doors, who you let in your house, who you let in your cars. Because that energy can jump into you. Now you feeling what that person went through or what they did.
Wow.
They up all night talking about they on demon time. They get into you on trying to, keep your goals going and keep your vision going and trying to provide for your family. They've been saying that all night with their girls and jump in the car with you. What you think you gonna be on in?
Oof.
Come on now.
Gotta watch your circle.
Gotta watch your words, man. You gotta watch the words you say. You know what I'm saying? You can't let people invade your space. Yeah, you're right.
Oof.
Mom's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's powerful, man. We just gotta watch. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for tapping, man. I love y'all, man. Thank you for the support.
That's some real talk right here.
I can go on because there's so much I want to tell people. And this is why I think God has given me a platform, Nikki. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I never thought I'd be doing this. I never thought. I'm 6'5.5", 280 pounds. I could have been hooping. I could have been playing ball. I never thought I would be in position to work with heavy weights in this business. I thought I accomplished to do music with people that I see on TV. I never thought I'd be able to travel the world off talent that God provided that I know I didn't have. I didn't know I had it. So that's why I say, if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. If you don't think you can do the impossible, no one else will believe in you, because they'll look at you and be like, oh, you don't even believe in yourself. Well, why are we going to believe in you? Man, don't get up out of here. But when they see that growth, when they see that you're serious about your business, then they be like, oh, yeah, that brother about it. That's why you hear people say, oh, man, he about his business, bro. Yeah, he be doing this thing now. Man, you him up in there, man, he going to have the whole thing going. Like, he going to get it stuck. People say that because they see that energy.
Yeah.
They see it in you. You know, so that's why I say watch the people you keep around you. Watch the people that's in your circle. And it's so much words that's becoming popular that's not cool. They tapping into your energy, and when they get in that energy, it's going to tear your whole circle up. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's real. It's real in the field.
That's why I said every time I talk to you, I have like a new perspective on so many things.
Because you know what? It's two things in life you got to remember. People you're going to meet can be either a blessing or a lesson. Learn that. People you meet going to either be a blessing or a lesson. And the people that you want in your life going to be blessed to be in your life. The people that you're going to go through stuff with, it's going to be your lessons. Yeah. Whether it be boyfriends, whether it be friends, whether it be family, whether it be co-workers, all lessons. They only there for that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There for that time. So you got to really think about this. Is why I don't be with a lot of people. You don't see me post a lot of people.
No, I don't.
You got to think like, do these people really support me, or they came to support the person that I'm with or the person that I'm working with? Which one?
Yeah.
And because they can be your friend for a couple years, and you think they supporting you, but they only trying to use you to get to the person that you know that's helping you grow as a person.
Yeah.
You know, so I just watch a lot of people. People approach me off the rip like, bro, can you help me out with this? Oh, you work with such and such, man. Can you send my music to them? You just really messed up already, because you just went from me and jumped over and said, can y'all send the music to them? I just don't, like, I can't call them and be like, yo, this dude hot or this chick hot. You just went to that already. So I'm like, nah, I can't even work with you, because I know where your head at already. Once you say that to me, nah, I'm good.
Right.
It's all about building relationships. That money gonna come. I don't listen. And I'm gonna be honest. I used to dibble and dab in the streets, and I found out that wasn't for me. My mom never raised me like that, right? So I was in the street life. I was a street dude for a little bit, and I found a way to where let it work for me. I took the money from that and invested it in myself, into my real estate, and into my career, and left it.
Yeah.
The streets got aspiration on it. With anybody that's in the streets, you're not gonna survive it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about that. You get in, if that's something you want to get in and get out, and invest in things that's going to bring you money, residual income. You know what I'm saying? Generational wealth.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of brothers that be out here doing this, they don't think about it because the money comes so quick and they spend it so quick. They be like, oh, I'll spend $20,000. I'm gonna make it back this week. I'll be looking like, what? You gonna spend $20,000-$30,000 in a strip club this week? You could have bought a house with that, brother. You could have bought some land with that.
They don't think.
Somebody out there needed a house. You could have put a tenant in one of your houses.
But they don't think about that.
They don't think about it. They think about having fun, spending as much money as they can, what shoes they're wearing, what belt they're wearing, what they're driving, more so than trying to help they self-achieve and get to the next level or help somebody else achieve.
Right.
You know, so I really, I have to be there as a role model to a lot of these brothers that's younger than me and that's coming up that's as men. Because if you don't show them, by me, I'm 40. So, I'm 41 actually. So if I don't show the things that I've been taught to, people or peers that's younger than me, what good am I? How can I be of any significance to you if I'm not providing something that's going to better you as a person?
Right.
But
what made you get into like the ATM? That was far from my mind. The ATM, the vending machine.
Yeah, I thought about money right now. I thought about when you stick your money in that damn ATM, your card, and that money come right out. So I was thinking, oh, okay, that's how that works. Let me just buy the ATM then. Okay. You pulling money out of a machine, but if you own the machine, there you go, because you can charge whatever you want. Now, some people, you got little people that's greedy, but the regular ATM cost right now is up. Back in the day, it was what? $1, $1.50. Man, they got it now, $3.50, $3.75, $4. Huh?
No, I was gonna say, isn't it like 3 something?
Yeah, it's $3.25, $3.50, $3.75, $4, $4.20. In Cali,
Wow.
$5.50, $5.25 to pull money. Wait a minute, get this part. To pull your money out, they're charging you out of the money you pull out. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, if you got it right next to a club.
Oh, no, if you got it in the club.
No, well, not, okay.
Yeah, that's what they put in there. They put it in the club, now, especially strip clubs, because they already know. The strip clubs, let me tell you what the strip club's doing right now. This is why I don't go to strip clubs. I ain't been in one in a minute, too. Oh, shit. What we saying? We about to cut off. I'm about to go. All right, I'm going to come back on. I'm going to come back on. And we got
2 minutes.
Yeah, okay, that's the remaining time. So it's like this. Going to a strip club, they got the ATM right by the door, if you notice. Or it's by the bathroom, because they know you're going to take it, right? And they're going to know you're going to have to piss, so you have to go to the bathroom. When you go into the bathroom, the ATM right there, you ain't got no more singles. So when you come out the bathroom, you hit the ATM and pull out 200, 300, 400, 500. Do you know the ATM in Atlanta? $24 to pull out at the strip clubs here. That's the fee it is. $25 to pull money out.
Oh.
To pull money out the ATM at the strip clubs here in the A.
No, is this about to cut off?
No, I say we got a minute.
Oh, because I was going to say save the video. Don't forget to save the video.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to save mine. So you got to think about that. And I said, that's what made me have, like, let me go on 25. Because when I looked at my receipt, I'm like, damn, did I withdraw another $25 out of the money I pulled out? No, they said, that motherfucker said fee on there. F-E-E. So I'm like, that's what sparked it. Then like, okay, I got to go ahead and get these. I got to get ATMs now, because I'm just like, okay, if you could, and people are paying that. They're paying that to get that money out.
Well, they don't have a choice.
Yeah, of course. You don't. Where else you going to go? You're not about to walk out the club or walk out the strip club to go to, another ATM.
Yeah, because you'd be looking real crazy walking back out.
Yes, thank you. So we got 17 seconds left. I'm probably gonna start this live back up, but
All right, you want me to join you?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Because
So
I
yeah,
want more about this ATM situation.
yeah. Okay, so it's getting ready to cut. I'm gonna start it back up.
All
See you in
right.
a little bit.